Good morning, everyone. In the last session, we discussed about several Git commands, how to perform Git operations by using Git bash, and how to perform Git operations by using Git GUI also. Right? GitHub we are using as version control software. GitHub we are using as version control software where we can integrate all the developers code at one place, and this GitHub is providing the facility to monitor and track the code changes. So when multiple people are working on the project, so every day they will be making the code changes. So we should be able to track the code changes, who, when, why, what, these things. Right, that's where we are using GitHub. We understood how to do the GitHub setup in our system. So we have created an account in the GitHub and we are able to install Git client software also. Then we discussed about Git architecture, like what is working tree, what is the staging area, what is local repository, and what is central repository. Working tree is a place where we will make the code changes. So in the working tree, once we make the file changes and create the new files, by default, those are not eligible for commit. We are going to commit the files by adding them to the staging area. Staging area will represent what files are eligible for commit, what files are not eligible for commit. Once we decided that what files that you want to commit, then add them to the staging area, then commit it. When you do the commit, they will go to local repository first. Okay, once they are committed to the local repository, one commit ID will be generated. Then from that we are going to push the changes to the central repository. Okay, central repository will be available in the GitHub. And in order to do these operations, we are going to use git bash commands. In order to do all these operations, we are going to use git bash commands, like git init command, git status command, git add command, git restore command, okay, git commit, git log, git push, git clone, git pull, git rm. So like this, we are going to use several commands. Git init command, that is used to initialize our working tree. Git status command to check the working tree status, whether it is staged or unstaged files available. Git add command, it is used to add the files to the staging area. Then git restore command, to unstage the files plus to discard the file changes, we will use git restore command. Then restore command, if the file is in the staging area, it is going to unstage that file. If the file is in the unstaged area, it will discard the local changes in the file. Okay, you made so many changes in the file. Now you want to remove all those changes. Then simply you can use git restore command. Then next one, git commit command. It is used to send the files from the staging area to local repository. Git commit -m message. Git log, which is used to check the commit history. Git log command is used to check the commit history. Then next one, git push command is available. That is used to send the files from local repository to local repository to local repository to central repository. If you want to send the files, then we are going to use git push command. The next one, git clone command. Next one is git clone command. Git clone command is used to download the central repository to our local. So whatever the repository is available in the central, we want to download that central repository to local repository. For that, we are going to use our git clone command. The next one, git pull command will be available. It is used to take latest code changes from the central repository to our working tree. Then git rm command, it is used to remove the files. I want to delete one file, then I will do git rm. Once we do the rm, then also we need to do the commit and then also we need to do the commit and then also we need to do the commit and push. Okay, then how to work with git GUI. How to work with git GUI. Git GUI will provide graphical user interface to perform git operations. Okay, to open git GUI, we can execute the commands like git GUI, then it will open. There you can add the files to the staging area, you can remove the files from the staging area, then you can commit the files. Okay, you can push the files also from the GUI by using that staging area. Are you clear with my point? So this is what we have discussed in the last sessions related to Git commands. Now, anybody having any questions on these points? Whenever you are practicing this, anybody faced any issue? Anybody having any
Yeah,
questions?
Sir, what is the
yeah.
difference of pull and clone, sir? Clone and pull looks same to me.
No, sir. Clone is used to download the repository completely from the central to local. Pull means only take the latest changes. So today I joined in the project, then I need to work on the project. Then I need the repository from central to local. Then I will clone the repository. The repository will come from the central repository to my local. In my local, I will make some code changes. And other developers also will make the code changes in the repository. What are the new changes are added after my cloning? What are the new changes they added to the repository? To take those new changes, we are going to use a command called git pull command.
So if I do clones 2 times, will not it take the
Why
latest,
you
sir?
need to do clone 2 times, sir? Clone means downloading the project, right? Project you will download only 1 time, not 2 times.
Okay, okay, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, Yasser.
Yeah. Hi. Good morning.
Yeah. Why I have some doubts.
Yeah.
While I
Please.
try to git after they add the files, I try to use git restore stage and file name command. In
Okay.
that time, I'm getting fatal could not resolve the header.
Okay. We
In
will
the
do.
replay,
We will see that issue, sir. What is the issue that you are facing?
in that place, we can use git rm captured file. It is working fine. Any difference between both the commands?
No, I need to check it, sir. What is happening with that? I need to see that once.
Okay.
Okay.
And I have another query as well.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, in the first time we have to create a repository using through Git URL. In that
Correct.
time, must and should we have to add Git branch and remote and
Yes.
remote
First time. First time when we are creating, we need to do that git branch and remote.
which purpose?
That we will discuss in the branches concept.
Oh,
So branches topic today we are going to learn. Then you will understand what is that branch. Why we need to go for branch.
okay. Thanks, sir.
Yeah. Next one, guys. Anyone else having any other questions?
హలో
Yes.
హలో సార్ సార్ జిట్ గిఐని యూజ్ చేసుకొని మనం క్లోన్ చేసుకోవచ్చు ఆ ప్రాజెక్ట్
In the GUI, no. First, you need to clone with the command.
ఓకే సార్
Let me see here. You can directly open the Git GUI also. How we are using Git Bash now? Like that, you can open Git GUI as well. Create, yeah, clone existing repository. Yes, you can clone it. So when you want to perform operations with the Git GUI, directly you can go to your folder. You can click on open Git GUI here. Then there is the option clone existing repository. You can give the repository URL and where you want to clone. Then you can clone it. Yes, you can do that, sir.
ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ
Okay. Any other questions? Anyone else? Any other questions? Anyone else having?
Sir, can we create a file in Git GUI?
Directly files creation, no, sir. That is just to perform the Git operations. File creations we will do normally, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And next one. Working with Git branches, guys. Today we are going to learn one important concept that is called Git branches concept. So when you go to GitHub, guys, whenever you go to GitHub, there will be a Git repository will be available, right? Let me open my GitHub repositories. Let me switch my account. So this is my repository. In this repository, there are several files available. Okay, there are several files available, and by default, when we create the repository, we are getting one branch as a main branch. So what is the purpose of this branches concept and why we need to go for the branches concept? Okay, now when we are working on the project, right? When we are working on the project, multiple teams will be working on the project parallelly. Multiple teams will be working on the project parallelly. So what I mean to say, some people will be working on ongoing development in the project. Some people will be working on bug fixing. Some people will be working on some POC, or I can say research and development R&D. So some people will be working on production support. Right? In one project, multiple teams will be available. So what they are going to do, some people will be developing the new changes in the project, new enhancements in the project. Nothing but ongoing development will be available in the project. And some people will be working on the bugs. Testing team is testing our functionality. They identified some bugs in the project. To fix those bugs, some team members will be working in the project. And some people will be working on proof of concept analysis, research and development they are going to do. And some people are providing production support for the project. So like this, multiple teams will be working on the project parallelly. If all the teams are integrating the code in the Git repository, can we differentiate which code is related to which team in the project? Guys, can you differentiate which code is related to which team in the project?
Yeah.
How can we differentiate that which code is related to which team in the project?
Using Git.
We should get the name of branches on which
Forget
branch.
about the branches. Forget about the branches. Suppose I have one single repository. Okay. In that repository, all the developers are integrating the code. So this is my repository. In this repository, development team is code is coming, bug fixing team code is coming, research and development team code is coming, ongoing development team. Everybody, all the team members are connected with the single repository. For our project only, one central repository will be available. In that central repository, multiple teams are adding their code changes. Okay, after 10 days, can you understand which code changes are done by bug fixing team? Only that code we need to deploy to the server. Can you separate ongoing development team code and bug fixing team code in the repository? Is it possible?
No, sir.
No, that is going to be lot of confusing. It is going to be lot of confusing because in a project, multiple teams will be available and all the teams are working parallelly in the project. So when multiple teams are parallelly working in the project, they will integrate their code changes in the repository. When all these teams added their code to the central repository, it is very, very difficult to differentiate which code is related to POC, which code changes are related to POC in the project, which code changes are related to bug fixing, which code changes are related to ongoing development. Okay, multiple teams will be working on the project like below. Okay, multiple teams will be working on the project parallelly like below. When all these team members are merging their code changes, when all these team members merging their code changes, then it is very difficult to differentiate which code changes are related, or which code changes are done by which team in repository. Okay, when all these team members merging their code changes, then it is very difficult to differentiate which code changes are done by which team in the repository. From last 1 month, they are doing some code changes to the repository. Now, whatever the code changes are done to the ongoing development, thus development requirement got cancelled today. Now I want to remove all the changes which I have done for ongoing development in the repository. So ongoing development team code changes available, bug fixing team changes available, production support team code changes available, POC team code changes also available. So it will be very difficult to differentiate which team is doing which code changes in the project. To overcome this problem, we will use Git branches concept. To overcome this problem, what we are going to use, guys? We are going to use Git branches concept. So what is the purpose of these Git branches? Git branches are used to maintain multiple code bases for multiple teams working in the same project. So here first we are understanding the problem. So when we take a software project development in the company, a team of developers will be available. So those people will be working from different locations. They will be working on different tasks. And within the project, multiple development teams will be available. Some people will be working on ongoing development. Some people working on the bug fixing. Some people working on the research and implementation in the project. Some people are working on the production support. When all these team members are making code changes in the central repository, then it is difficult for us to understand which team has done which code changes in the project. So we cannot differentiate them, we cannot separate them. Then to overcome this problem, we will use Git branches concept. To overcome this problem, we are going to use Git branches concept. What is the purpose of this Git branches? The Git branches are used to maintain separate code bases for multiple teams working in the same project. So when we have multiple branches in the repository, using this branches concept, multiple teams can work parallelly without affecting other team. Okay, whatever the code changes are doing by one team, which should not affect the another team. Okay, one team work should not affect other teams work. We can resolve this issue by using branches concept. Okay, so what is the meaning of the branches? In the Git repository, we are going to maintain multiple branches. So in the Git repository, we will maintain multiple branches like below. Main branch will be available, develop branch will be available, feature branch will be available, SIT branch will be there, UAT branch will be there, and release branch will be available. Main branch, develop branch, feature branch, SIT branch, UAT branch, release branch will be available. So what is the meaning of that? So when we are going to create a Git repository, okay, when we are going to create a Git repository, by default one branch will come, that is called main branch. So the code will be available in the main branch by default. When we want to do some development in the project, develop branch will be available, a separate branch in the same repository. Then another branch will be available, which is called feature branch. Similarly, one more branch will be available, which is called QA branch. QA branch will be available. And another branch will be there with a name called release branch. So like this, in one GitHub repository, multiple branches will be available. Okay, so if you see in our BTech, you are doing BTech in the college. In the BTech only multiple branches, EC, CSC like that will be available. So here in the GitHub, in one repository, multiple branches will be available. So in general, the branch names we are going to use in the real time: main branch, develop branch, feature branch, QA branch, and release branch. Like this, we are going to give the names for the branches. Then what is the advantage? Now that ongoing development team is available, they are doing some code changes to the project. Okay, their code will be integrated in the develop branch. Their code will be integrated in the develop branch. Then some people are working on the bug fixing in the project. The bug fixing team code changes will go to QA branch available in the repository. And some people are working on some features. Okay, they are analyzing or something they are doing now. Their code changes will go to feature branch. And one team is working on production support. Their code changes will go to some release branch. So like this, multiple teams can work parallelly in the project without affecting other teams' work. That's where this branches concept comes into picture. So whatever the development activities are going on, in the project, development team will make the code changes and will send those changes to develop branch in the project. Okay, so they will send the changes to develop branch in the project. And any team which is working on bug fixing, those code changes will go to QA branch in the project. Anybody who is working on the production support, their code changes will go to release branch. And all the project latest code will be available in the main branch of the repository. Main is nothing but master. All the latest code of the project will be available in the main branch, and sub branches, other branches will be available. So every team will be using one branch to make their code changes. Okay, so with this, we can achieve parallel work in the project. So one team will not affect other team's work. One team work will not affect other team's work because everybody will have a separate branch to make their code changes, to integrate their code changes. Once their code changes are completed in particular branch, then they will integrate the code changes from the main branch to whatever the code changes they are doing. Once their code changes are completed, they will integrate their code changes. In the main branch. The complete project latest code should be available in the main branch. And who is working on the development activity, their changes will go to the develop branch. From the develop branch, they will bring the changes to main. That means people will be working on the different branches. Once their development activity completed, then develop branch changes, they will merge into main branch. Some people working on the bug fixing, they will work on the QA branch. Once the QA branch changes are tested properly, then QA branch changes also will go to main branch. So like this, we are going to use Git branches concept. What is the purpose of this Git branches concept? Git branches are used to maintain separate code bases for multiple teams working in the same project. Git branches are used to maintain separate code bases for multiple teams working in the same project. Using Git branches, multiple teams can work parallelly. By using this Git branches concept, multiple teams can work parallelly. In a project, one team work should not affect other teams' work. So to resolve that issue, we are using branches concept. So in the repository, we can create any number of branches and we can give any name for the branch. Okay. In one Git repository, we can use any name for the branch and we can create any number of branches in the Git repository. So we can use any name for the branch and we can create any number of branches in the Git repository. So in general, what all the names will be available for the branches? Main, develop, feature, SIT, UAT, release, like that branches will be available. Main branch is called default branch. Whenever you create a repository, by default one main branch will be created. That main branch we are going to call as origin branch. Okay, so it is a origin branch, it is a main branch. All the latest code of the project should go to main branch in the repository. Whatever the code latest, every team is working on separate branch. So every team is working on separate branch. After their work is completed, they need to keep their changes from their branches to the main branch. Development team, once they will do the development in the develop branch. Once their development is completed, once their testing is completed, they will bring their changes to main branch. And who is working on the feature branch? Once their code changes are completed, they will also bring their code to the main branch. Testing team, once the testing is completed, they will bring their changes to main branch. Okay, release team, production team, they will bring the everybody who is working on the different branches. Once their work is completed, once their code is working as expected, they will integrate their code in the main branch, which is the important branch. All the latest code of the project will be available in the main branch only. So the remaining branches, you can create any number of branches according to your requirement. The remaining branches, any number of branches you can create according to your requirement. Git branches are used to maintain separate code bases for multiple teams working in the same project. Using Git branches, multiple teams can work parallelly. In project, one team work should not affect other teams' work. We can resolve this issue using branches concept. So in the repository, multiple branches will be available like main branch, develop branch, feature branch, SIT, UAT, release, QA, like that you can create. Are you guys able to understand? Are you guys able to understand what is branch concept in the GitHub and why we need to go for branches in the GitHub?
Yes, sir.
So can anyone just conclude that why we need to go for branches in the GitHub? Can anyone give the explanation why we need to go for branches in the GitHub?
To
For
To maintain separate code bases.
Yes, mainly they are used to maintain separate code bases. Why we need to maintain separate code bases in the project? All teams are working in the same project now. Why separate code bases are required for the project?
In our project,
separate modules.
Separate teams will be
Teams will be
available.
available.
Different works will go parallelly in the project. Ongoing development, bug fixing, production support, research. So multiple teams will be working on multiple categories of work in the project. So to maintain their work separately, to organize their code properly, to maintain that code separately, we are going to use branches concept. Branches are used to maintain multiple code bases in the single repository. Using these branches, multiple teams can work parallelly. So in a project, one team work should not affect other teams' work. That's why we are using branches concept. So when you create the Git repository, by default, main branch will come. When you are creating the Git repository, by default, main branch will come. Now, let me go and create one repository. So let me create one new repository, file, new repository, new repository name. I am using some car app. Okay, description, I'm giving the type of the repository. We are making it as public. Click on create repository. Yes, with this my repository got created. So as it is a brand new repository, they are giving some commands also to commit the changes to the repository. What is this first command? Create the readme file, then initialize, add the readme file to the staging area, git commit, first commit to the local, git branch -m main. That means this is the main branch. That main branch name we are taking as main. So in the project, one main branch will be available. In that main branch, we are going to keep all the latest code of the project. In that main branch, we are going to keep all the latest code of the project. Then Git remote add origin. We are adding the remote repository URL to our working tree. Then we are pushing the changes to the origin main. Main is the branch name. Copy this script, guys. Copy this script. Now with this, I'm going to commit my changes to the repository. Git practice. Okay. So whatever the folder is available, I'm deleting. Now I don't have anything here. Let me open Git bash. And here I have my credentials saved. I have different account, GitHub account. Let me remove my credentials here. Okay. So when you are working with two accounts from the same system, you need to remove those credentials. Open Git bash, then execute that script. Open the Git bash, execute the script. First time when you want to commit the changes to the repository, then you can copy this script and you can execute that script directly. Git practice is available, paste it. All the script we are pasting. So in that there is a command called branch command -m. So small m is a commit message, capital M is a master branch. Right? Git branch -m main, that is the default branch we are going to take. I am creating the file, adding the file to staging area, committing that file to the local repository, setting the branch, default branch as a main branch. Then remote add, we are doing that, adding the central repository URL to local. Then we are doing the git push. As we are doing git push for first time to this repository, and in my system credentials are not saved, so that's why it is asking me to enter the credentials. Yes, once I enter the credentials, my push operation got success. Now you can see that my readme file is pushed to the central repository car app. How many branches available? Only one branch. What is the branch we have by default? Main branch. So in every project, one main or master branch will be available. In that branch, all the latest code will be available. So every team, they will maintain separate branches. Team wise will be branches, team wise branches will be available. So every team will maintain their own branch. Once their work is completed, their branch changes, they need to integrate in the main branch only. The complete project latest code will be available in the main branch. The complete project latest code will be available in the main branch only. Are you guys able to understand my point? The project latest code will be available in the main branch only. Now, let me create some files and let me push the files to the main branch. Okay. So here, if you use a command called git branch command, it will tell you currently you are pointing to which branch. I'm pointing to one branch called main branch. So let me create one file, touch demo.java and test.java. Okay, two files I have created, demo.java and test.java. Git status, the two files are untracked files, nothing but they are newly created files. How to add these files to the staging area? How to add these files to the staging area? For that we are going to use git add dot. All the two files are added to staging area, git add. Okay, now let us check the status of that by using git status command. We are able to add the files to the staging area by using git add command, and we are checking the status of it by using git status command. Then I want to commit git commit -m. I am making a first commit here. My commit got completed. If you check the status, there is a commit in the local and I need to push it to the central. One local commit is available, my commit should go to central repository. For that we will use git to push command. For that we
ఇంట్లో
are
నడుస్తున్నారా?
for that we are going to use git push command. So when we do the git push, my changes will go to that central repository. My changes will go to central repository. demo.java, test.java is available. So that means we have a project. In that project, we have one branch called main branch. We have one branch called main branch. What will be there in the main branch? All the latest code of the project will be available. All the project latest code will be available in the main branch. It is not recommended to do the development in the main branch, because development means it will take some time. Development means it's not one day work, right? So development means every day people will be making the code changes. Multiple developers will be available working from different locations. If we do the development in the main branch, then it may affect on the existing functionality in the project. If you do the development activity in the main branch, it will affect on existing functionalities available in the project. That's why it is not recommended to do the development in the main branch. It is not recommended to do the development in the main branch. So why it is not recommended to do the development in the main branch? Whatever the code changes you are making for your development, so it may affect on existing functionality in the project. It may affect on existing functionality in the project. So to overcome that problem, what we do is, from the main branch, we are going to create one more branch called develop branch. We are going to create one more branch called develop branch creation. That means already in our repository, one branch available with a name called main branch. The main branch code changes I will take to the develop branch. Okay, so that means whatever the code is available in the main branch, that code will come to develop branch. Once the develop branch is created, whatever the development activities that I want to do, I will do my coding in the develop branch. I will integrate my code in the develop branch. It is taking 10 days of time. Every day code changes I am doing. Now, the project final code of the project will be available in the main branch. Now, whatever the development I am doing, it is not recommended to do the development on the main branch. Why? Because if you make some mistakes in the development, it will affect on the existing functionality. We should not disturb that main branch. So that's why from the main branch, we are going to create one branch called develop branch. Whatever the development activity you want to perform, you can do those activities in the develop branch. You can make the code changes, you can test them, you can integrate them, you can do whatever you want. So when you are working on the develop branch, is there any effect on the main branch, guys? So you are working on the development activity, your code is going to develop branch. When your code is going for the develop branch, is there any effect on the main branch, or there is no effect on the main branch?
There is no effect on the main.
We are not disturbing the main branch, right? We are not disturbing the main branch. There is no effect on the main branch. Then once your code changes are completed in the develop branch, once your code changes got completed in the develop branch, then once your testing is completed, then you can integrate development branch changes to the main branch. Okay, so this is called branch merging. Branch merging is nothing but merging the changes from one branch to another branch is called as branch merging. What is the meaning of branch merging, guys? Merging the changes from one branch to another branch is called as branch merging. So we are having a main branch in the project. In the main branch, our latest code is available. Whatever the development we want to do for the project, it's not recommended to do in the main branch, because the latest code of the project will be available, final code of the project will be available in the main branch. So if you make the code changes in the main branch, it may affect on the existing functionality in the project. So that's the reason from the main branch we are going to create develop branch, and whatever the code changes we want to do, let's do it in the develop branch only. Once our testing is completed, once we confirm that everything is working fine in the develop branch, then develop branch changes we can merge into main branch, which is called as branch merging. This concept is called as branch merging. Once the branches are merged, then you can delete your develop branch, not required, because whatever the code you have done in the development, you tested, you integrated that in the main branch. Your latest code, your final code will be project final code will be available in the main branch. So with this, multiple teams can work parallelly in the project. So one team work should not affect other teams' work. That's the reason we are going to do this branch merging concept. That's why we are going to do the branch merging concept. Can you guys tell me what is the meaning of branch merging? Can you guys tell me what is branch and what is branch merging?
Branch merging means transfer the code from one branch to another branch.
Yes, branch merging nothing but transfer the code from one branch to another branch. Now here, when the main branch is available with two files, demo.java, test.java files are available. Now currently in our repository, there is only one branch is available. Now I want to create one more branch. Okay, just to click on the branch drop down, find or create a branch. I'm giving the name as develop. Create a branch develop from the main. So develop from the main, nothing but whatever the code is available in the main branch, with that code, develop branch will be created. So you can create any number of branches in the repository, and you can give any name for the branch also. So go to this main and give the branch name. Okay, I'm giving my branch name as develop. Create the branch develop from the main, guys. So with this, my develop branch is created. So there are two branches available. One is main branch, and when you see, the main branch is called as default branch. When you see, the main branch is called as default branch. From that main branch, I have created develop branch. In the develop branch also, the code is available. So that means whatever the code is available in the main branch, that code is coming to develop branch also. That code is coming to develop branch also. Are you guys able to understand my point? Are you guys able to understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm able to create develop branch. Okay, but when my branch is created, after I have done the first commit to that, my branch got created. So when I click on git branch, what it is saying, only main branch it knows. So I created one latest branch. I created one branch in the GitHub. To take the latest changes from the central to local, what is the command, guys? Come on,
Git
what is the
pull.
command?
Git pull.
Git pull.
Repository already there. I want to take only latest changes from the central. What is the latest change
Git
in the
pull.
central?
Git pull.
Yeah, what is the latest change in the central? One branch is created.
This created.
Okay, git pull. Now I got the new branch, develop branch. Now let me go for git branch command. So there is a main branch and there is a develop branch. Currently, my working tree is pointing to which branch, guys? I'm pointing to which branch now?
Main
Main
branch.
branch.
Main branch. But where I should do the development?
In
Development we will do in
development,
the main branch, or development we need to do in the develop branch?
develop branch.
Develop branch. Now, how to switch from one branch to another branch? First, you execute git pull command, guys, which will give you latest changes available in the central repository to local. So whatever the branch is created, I got that branch into my local by using git pull command. Then you execute a command called git branch command. Git branch command will tell you currently your working tree is pointing to which branch. So you can see the branch name as main. But actually I want to do the code changes in the develop branch. So how to switch from one branch to another branch? To switch from one branch to another branch, we will use git checkout command. To switch from one branch to another branch, we are going to use a command called git checkout command. Git checkout the branch name, which is develop. So I am switching from one branch to another branch. Okay, git checkout develop. Yes, now I switch it to develop branch. Now I switch it to develop. Let me create one file touch. Let me create one file touch user.java. I created one file touch user.java. Now let me check the status. It is untracked file. Let me add it. Git add dot -ar file name. Then git status. File is added to staging area. Git commit -m user class added. User class added. Then git push. So where my push will go now? Where my commit will go? Commit is going to master branch or main branch or develop branch.
Develop.
Develop
Develop
branch.
branch.
Now you go to the repository. You go to the repository and check it. The file is available. User.java is available in the develop branch. When you go to main branch, that file is not available. User.java file is not available in the main branch. User.java file is available in the developer branch. Are you clear with my point? So what is the advantage with this concept now? Guys, what is the advantage with this concept now?
We cannot
The
disturb
code
the
changes
main
will be
branch.
done in the
Maintain the
to
separate
central
code.
repository.
Yes. So the final code we are not disturbing. Final code will be available in the main branch. I will not disturb that code available in the main branch. Whatever the experiments I want to do, whatever the day-to-day activities that I want to do, I will do in the separate branch. Once my experiment or my work is completed, I will test it. If everything is working fine, then only I will merge my changes to that main branch. Then only I will merge my changes to main branch. Are you clear with my point?
Sir, could you please explain once more? After checkout.
After checkout, nothing. You just create the file and commit and push that file. That's it. Here, I have executed. First, I have executed git pull command. What is the purpose of git pull command? Come on, respond.
The changes will come to the
Update code.
Yes, take the latest changes from the central repository to local repository. For that, we are using git pull command. Then we are executing git branch command. What is the purpose of git branch command?
Which
To knowing
branch
on
is
which
active?
branch we are working.
To check that you are working on which branch,
branch?
we are going to use branch command. Now I want to switch from one branch to another branch. Currently I am pointing to main branch. Now I want to switch to another branch called develop. So what is the command we need to do for that?
git checkout.
Git checkout develop. So we are using a command git checkout develop. It is used to switch to new branch. Once I switch it to the develop branch, I created one file. Touch command I'm using. Touch is basically a Linux command which is used to create one empty file. I created a file with a name called user.java. Then I'm checking the status of the working tree by using git status command. Then I added that file to staging area. Then I committed that file using commit command. Then I have done the git push. So whatever the commit and push I have done, they will go to develop branch, not to the main branch. This is what I have done. So I have one main branch in the repository. In that main branch, all the project latest code will be stored. From that main branch, I have created one more branch called develop. Branch creation. So from the main branch, we created a new branch. For the branch, you can give any name. Okay, any number of branches you can create, and any name also you can give for the branch. Once the branch is created, then you can check out that branch. Checkout means switching from one branch to another branch. Once the checkout is completed, then you make your code changes to the develop branch. You commit and you push your changes to the develop branch. As you are pushing the code changes to the develop branch, it will not affect anything on the main branch. The latest final code of the project will not be disturbed because your code is going to the develop branch. Your code is going to develop branch, so it will not affect on the main branch which is available. It is not
Sir,
going
I
to
have
affect on
one.
the main branch
Sir,
which is available.
sir, I have one doubt, sir. Means we can't create the branch without pushing the code, sir, in main branch. We can't create the sub branch.
No, first, once the repository created, in that repository, once you do the push, then you can create any number of, first main branch should be available. Once the main branch is available, then you can create any number of branch.
So means without pushing, sir, we can't create the branch without pushing the code.
No, first at least you need to do one push.
Okay, sir.
Sir, if you don't have any git bash means where we need to run that commands, command prompt or how it will be, sir?
You need to install git bash, madam.
Why? Because company people, they will restrict for that means not a restrict, but they need to install in my system means I need to connect with them.
Yeah, you need to take a permission from them and you need to raise a request, then they will install that git client.
Okay, there only we need to run that commands.
Yes,
no, sir?
correct.
So how to do the branch merging, sir?
That I will explain, sir. First of all, we have not done this, no? We are understanding this.
Sir, commit means it will go to develop branch. After merging only it will go to main branch.
Yes.
Sir, we are creating a Git another branch in using Git bash URL. We can do this with Git bash CMD prompt.
Yes, sir. Branches you can create from the CMD also. I have created the branch in the GUI here. In the user interface, I have created the branch. Here you can type the name. I want to create a branch called release branch. Create the release branch from the develop or create the release branch from the main, like that. You can create the branches from here. And once the new branch is created, to get that new branch, we need to execute git pull command. Then, so in which branch you want to do the work, then you can do the checkout for that. Git checkout.
Yeah, that is fine, sir. How to create new branch with using CMD prompt?
Git
Which
branch
command
name.
Okay.
Hi, sir. So when you do a git pull from develop branch, will it pull the latest changes in the develop branch or the main branch?
No, only currently you are pointing to which branch, only that branch changes it is going to pull.
Okay.
Okay, now my code is
Can we do
added in
this
the develop
Git
branch.
GUI? Sir, can we do in Git GUI, sir, creating new branch?
Yes, sir, we can do that. Okay.
Okay. You
So
show
we
that.
have, what I have done now is, I have taken one new repository. In that main branch is created. In that main branch, I have done one push with my demo Java and test Java files are there. Then from the main branch, I have created a new branch called a develop branch. Then I checked out the develop. What is the meaning of git checkout here, guys? Can anyone tell
Changing the
me?
branch.
What is the
Changing
purpose
the
of
Shifting
git
branch.
one branch to
checkout?
another branch. Shifting one
Changing the
branch to another
branch.
branch.
Changing one branch to another branch.
Yes, git
Switch.
checkout is basically to switch from one branch to another branch. We are going for git checkout. Then I have done that file creation in the develop. I committed, I posted my changes to the develop. So where is the latest code available now? Latest code is available in the main branch, or the latest code is available in the develop branch now?
Develop branch.
Develop branch. So my testing is completed. Everything is working fine. Then where should be the latest code of the project? Develop.
branch.
Currently it is in the develop, but where should be the
Main
final
branch.
code?
It should be in the main branch
Main
only.
branch. So main branch will contain final code of the project. So instead of doing the development in the main branch, I'm doing the development in the develop branch. My code changes are added to the develop branch. Everything is working. I have tested. Now I need to transfer the code changes from develop branch to main branch, which is called branch merging. Once your final work testing, everything is completed, then you need to go for branch merging. So to do that branch merging, we are going to use a concept called pull request concept. What is the concept, guys? Pull request. Pull request is used to merge the changes from one branch to another branch. If you see, in the main branch, we have demo and a test. But in the developer branch, if you see, we have a new file called user.java. User.java not available in the main branch. So this is a recent development. I have created this class. Now I want to merge the changes from develop branch to main branch. For that, we are going to use the option called pull request. So currently I don't have any pull request. Now I need to create the pull request. Create new pull request. So from which branch to which branch, you check the arrow. So from develop branch, I want to merge the changes to main branch. What it is saying, able to merge. These branches can be automatically merged. There is no chance of getting the conflict. When a new file is created in the develop, that file we need to merge into the main branch. So we are going to create a pull request by comparing from develop to main. So the code changes available in the develop. From the develop, I want to send the changes to main. For that, I'm going to create a pull request. So if your pull is proper, that means if there is no problem in merging, you will get a message able to merge. That means you can proceed. Click on create pull request. So user class added. Click on create pull request. Pull request got created. Now currently pull request status is open. Then merge pull request. There is no conflict available. Merge pull request. Confirm that merge. So with this, develop branch changes are available in the main branch also now. Now you see in the main branch, we got user.java. So earlier, user.java not available in the main branch. The earlier that file is available in the develop. Now that file is available in the main also. This is called branch merging. How we are doing this branch merging? We are doing this branch merging by using a concept called pull request concept. By using a concept called pull request concept. Are you guys able to understand? Are you able to understand? What is
Can
pull
you show
request?
once again, sir, if possible?
What is the meaning of pull request, guys?
Taking the
Sending
request
the
from one branch
Merge.
to another branch.
Merging from one branch to the
It is
main.
merging the changes from one branch to another branch. Now, I will do this work once again, guys. Now I am closing my git bash. I am removing everything from my folder. I'm removing everything from my folder. It is empty. Now I want to work on the project. So what is the first step I need to do to work on the project?
Clone.
Clone. Clone or pull?
pull.
Clone.
In this scenario,
Pull,
clone
pull,
or
pull.
pull?
It
Pull.
clone.
Pull.
I deleted my project from the local,
We
right?
don't
How
have
can
a
you do the
existing
pull?
project.
Clone.
The first time, when you want to download the project from the central repository, then we need to go for the clone. So copy this command. Okay, copy this command and go to your folder where you want to clone. Open git bash from there. Where you want to clone, open git bash there and execute the command git clone repository URL. Okay, what is the command? Git clone repository URL. What is the meaning of this clone, guys?
We are just copying the code from the central repository to the local.
Our local
Yeah.
repository.
We are going to clone the project from central repository to local. We are downloading the project basically from central repository to local by using clone command.
Clone command.
Okay, execute it. I got the project. So go inside the project, cd space car app. I have done the git cloning. Now I entered into my project directory. Now let me check the command git branch. Currently I am pointing to which branch, guys?
Main.
Main branch.
Main branch. I'm pointing to main branch. So that means whenever you do git clone, by default you will get main branch code. You got my point? Whenever you execute git clone, we will get the default branch by default. What is the name of the default branch here? Main.
Main branch.
Okay. So when we use git clone, we will get the default branch, that is main. For example, I don't want main branch. I want to develop a branch directly. Okay. So when you are cloning, you can specify which branch you want. -b branch name. I don't want main branch code. I want to develop branch code directly. Clone git repo develop branch. Okay. Then what we need to do? Git repo git clone -b. If I give develop repository URL, it will clone only develop branch code, not the main branch code. When you use git clone, by default it will get the main branch code for you. If you want to get the particular branch code, then you need to use git clone -b branch name. Are you guys clear? Why we are getting? There are two branches available. One is main branch, another one is develop branch. So when you do the git clone, which branch is coming by default? Main branch is coming by default. Now, but where we need to do the code changes, development, main branch or develop branch?
Develop
branch.
Now, how to switch to the develop branch from the main now?
git checkout.
Yes, currently I am pointing to main, but where I need to do the development? Develop. Git
After
checkout, git checkout, develop. So now I switch it to which branch now? Develop. Let me create one new file, touch space emp.java, touch employee.java. Touch is a command to create a file, that's it. Git status, employee.java file is untracked file. So is it eligible for commit or not eligible for commit?
Not eligible for
How to add this file eligible for commit? How to make this file eligible for commit?
Add command.
Add
Git add
Git
emp.java. It is added to staging area. Now I want to commit this file. What is the command to commit the file?
git commit -m
Yes, git commit
-m message
employee
whatever.
class. So when I do the commit, it will go to remote repository, central repository, or only local repository?
Local.
It will go to only local repository.
We
How
have
to
to
send the
push.
file to the central repository?
Git push.
Yes, by using a command called git push
Git
command.
push.
Now my push is done in which branch?
In
develop
develop
branch.
branch.
In which branch my file is added?
Main
Develop.
branch. Now, so once your development is completed in the develop branch, then what you need to do? Do
We
the
have to
branch merging.
branch
Okay.
merging
Now go
by using
here.
pull request.
Check in the main branch. Check in the main
Pull
branch.
request.
Do I have any emp.java in the main branch?
No.
No. Go to develop. Go to develop. Check in the develop. emp.java is available or not available?
Yes, available.
Available. So the latest code I have committed to develop branch. Okay, my testing is completed. Then I need to merge the changes from develop branch to main branch, which is called branch merging. Which is called branch merging. How to do the branch merging? Branch merging we are going to do by using pull request concept. Branch merging we will do by using pull request concept. Can anyone tell me what is a pull request? Can anyone tell me what is
merging the latest code? Merging the latest code.
Sending the code from one branch to another branch.
From one branch to the main branch.
Code in another branch. That is called branch merging. So now, which branch code I need to merge into which branch now, guys? Can you tell me?
We want to merge the code from develop branch to the main branch.
Yes, the latest code is available in the develop branch. So we need to merge develop branch code changes into main branch. Okay. So go here, observe carefully. We need to create a pull request, new pull request. From which branch to which branch? From develop. From develop, I want to merge it to main. See the arrow. From where to where? Okay. From develop branch, I want to merge the changes to main branch. Create pull request. Just click on create pull request. Pull request is created. My pull request is checking, can we merge the changes from develop branch to main branch. Is there any problem in that scenario? Currently, no problem available. We can merge it. Once the pull request is created, what is the status of the pull request now?
Open.
Open. What it is going to do? It will merge one commit into main from the develop. Whatever the commits I have done in the develop, those commits I want to merge to main. Now click on merge pull request and click on confirm merge. So with this, my code changes are merged. With this, my code changes are merged from develop branch to main branch. Now can you see in the main branch also employee.java available, but actually where I have committed that employee.java file to the develop. So ongoing development activities we will do in the separate branches. We should not do the development activities in the main branch because in the main branch the final code will be available. Once your development testing everything is completed, if everything is working as expected, then you can merge the changes from the develop branch to main branch. To do this branch merging, we are using a concept called pull request. So what is pull request? It is used to merge the changes from one branch to another branch. For the branch merging purpose, we are going to use pull request concept.
Ashok sir, after cloning the code, we cannot use Git installation.
Why? Already it is, whenever you clone, you no need to do the initialization because in that already .git folder will be available.
Okay. And one more doubt, sir. If this pull request we can use, can you explain through CMD prompts?
Yes, sir, we will discuss. There is a command called merge command and rebase commands available. First, I am doing the pull request from the web.
Okay.
Sir, after doing git add, why it is not giving the commit command, sir? Because it is giving commit all other commands, but for commit it is not giving, sir, after adding.
Whenever you add, no, that right. Is they are not displaying that command. So for the remaining commands they are displaying, but for the commit they are not displaying. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So we can't do anything. That is Git architecture. No? We can't. That is their software.
Okay.
So guys, are you able to understand what is the branches concept in the GitHub and why we need to go for branches concept in the GitHub? How to create the branches? How to clone the branches? How to switch the branch? Can you clone particular branch code from the GitHub, guys?
Yes, sir.
How we can clone particular branch code from the GitHub?
Using git clone and mention git branch.
Yes. If you don't mention the branch name, directly it will give the default branch, which is
main branch.
So if you want the code of the particular branch, then you can use git clone -b branch name. Okay.
Quick question, sir.
And I will take the questions. Let me complete. Okay. So here we are using git clone command with the repository URL. It is used to download the project from the central repository to our local. So whenever you go for git clone, it will give the code from the default branch. That is called main. Clone repository URL. So it is going to clone that. Clone repository develop branch. Git clone -b branch name repository URL. So here, if you do the cloning directly, default branch will come. If you clone particular branch with the branch name, only that branch code will come. So if you want to see you are currently pointing to which branch in your local, then you can use git branch command. So you are in the main branch, but you want to work in the develop. Then you switch that. How to switch from one branch to another branch? By using git checkout command, you can switch. So once we have done the code commit to the develop branch, then we need to merge that develop branch code changes to the main branch. That's where we are using pull request. Pull request is used to merge the changes from one branch to another branch. It is used for branch merging concept. Okay. So one team member has done the code commit to the develop. That code should go to the main. So develop branch code changes we need to integrate in the main branch. That concept is called as branch merging concept. Are you clear with my point? What is Git branches? What are Git branches? Why we need to go? Multiple teams will be working on the project parallelly. So some people will be working on ongoing development, some people working on bug fixing, some people working on the POCs, some people working on the production support, like that. When all these team members merging their code changes, then it is very difficult to differentiate which code changes are done by which team in the repository. So to overcome this problem, we will use Git branches concept. And Git branches are used to maintain multiple code bases so that teams can work parallelly, right? So what kind of branches we are going to use in the real time? In the real time, we will use the branches like main, develop, feature, SIT, UAT, release, etc. Like this, we are going to use multiple branches in our repository. And when we are working with the branches, you can give any name for the branch and you can create any number of branches in the repository. And when we use git clone, we will get the default branch. That default branch is main branch. When we use git clone, we will get the default branch. That default branch is main. You can clone particular branch also, and you can switch from one branch to another branch also by using git checkout command. To do the branch merging, we are using a concept called pull request. Okay, good. Yeah. Any questions?
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, after pushing the code, I'm getting, sir, error like support for password authentication was removed on August 13, 2021.
Okay.
So what
Yeah.
would be the
If
solution,
you
sir?
are getting such kind of problem, guys, observe. Whenever you are doing the push, instead of using the passwords, you need to use a token. So go to your Git account, go to settings in the Git account. Okay. In the settings, go to one option called developer settings. In the developer settings, access tokens, classic token is available. You click on generate a new token, classic token. So you need, instead of password, you need to use a token in the GitHub. Okay. So give the name for the token. You select all these checkboxes and click on generate token. One token will be generated for you. Using that token, you can do the push operation. Don't use password, generate a classic token, and when they ask for the password, give the token.
Yes, sir, I did it, sir. But once I am creating the different branches, different repository on GitHub, so that time again and again I used to run that code like remote set URL, origin HTTPS, and the tokens.
That is that
And
remote.
sometimes I'm getting a command like not found remote command also once I'm trying to run that command.
Share your screen and show me what is the issue you are facing.
1 minute, sir.
Share your screen and show me what issue you are facing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm connecting.
And also, how do we get all the branches at once? How do we clone it, sir?
Sorry, can you come again?
How do we clone all the branches at once? Like by default, we're just getting main branches.
Whenever you do the clone, by default, main branch will come. Then you need to just switch the branch by using checkout. You don't need to clone all the branches in one shot.
Okay, you just like check out the different branches and then the branch will clone by itself?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so sir, after using git branch command, you can show all the git branches, or only you can show only which branch we are using.
Can you come again?
Using git branch command, we can show, display all the branches, or only display which branch we are using.
Current branch that we are using. Yes.
And one more. We are doing first pull request. Which purpose we need to do git branch main? Any particular reason is there? So
I did not get your question. Can you repeat once again?
we are doing first time pull request using git bash.
Okay.
We need to must and should we need to do git branch and git origin. Some comments we need to do now. Must and should.
Yeah, first time when you are committing the changes to the new repository, you need to execute those commands. It's mandatory.
Yeah. Any meaning is there or blind?
First time you have meaning means you have to commit the changes to the remote repository. That is the purpose of it. It is the meaning for that. We are committing the changes to the new repository. For that, you need to use that script. That's it.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hello. In real time, how many main branches will be there for every
Only one.
environment?
Every repository, only one main branch, not multiple. Main branch will be only one, and any number of other branches, develop, feature, QA. You can create any
Okay,
branch.
for every environment also, for every UAT environment, there will be a different branch.
No,
For every
one repository, one main branch will be available.
Okay.
That is the parent relationship.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Sir, I have an issue, sir. Sir, when I commit, sir, it's giving the error message in the Git, like permission denied and like you have not access right of the repository, like that.
Maybe your Git credentials are stored in that. You need to remove those credentials.
Okay, sir.
In the manage credentials, remove the credentials. When you do the push, it will ask you the credentials again. You enter those.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello, Ashok. I have one
Hi,
doubt.
sir.
Hello.
Yeah.
Could the
Sir,
branch
what is the git fetch command, sir? What is the difference between fetch and pull?
Yes, sir. I have to explain that, sir. I will cover those. Git fetch and pull, git merge and rebase, git revert. Still some commands are pending. We will need to discuss.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
Any other question, anybody?
Yeah, sir. Sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, while initially starting class, I have some doubt now. Why using Git space? Give me a minute.
Sorry?
Git restore staged. We are using Git restore staged command. I'm getting some errors. In that place, I'm using Git rm catch with file name. The command is working expected, sir.
Git, maybe some cache is stored. Git rm and cache. It is used to remove the cache from your working tree.
Yeah, that is fine. But you have to unstage the adding file.
Yeah, you share your screen and you show me what is the issue.
Yeah, okay.
I'm giving the co-host permission. You share the screen and show me.
Hello, Ashok. In between,
Yeah.
can I ask one?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, Git branching, I mean the branching one, branch merging, will that work only with the main branch and other branches, or in between the other branches as well? Like if I have a develop branch and a test branch, I want the develop branch to communicate with the test one. So
You can do
how
that.
does that work?
You can do that. Not only with the main branch, it will work with other branches also.
Okay, thank you.
He is not changing to new project file.
I'm sharing the screen. Are you able to see?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Yeah, I try to add Git. After we are trying to Git restore file.
Yeah, execute that.
While I'm trying to do that time, I'm facing some issues on that.
You are not facing any issue now. Git can
Now,
you execute Git status? Yes, it is staged and unstaged.
Yeah.
It is working. Okay, good.
Thank you.
Sir, can we create new branch using op command?
Can we create
new branch using op command?
Yes, sir. You need to do that. You can do that. Git branch name, then git commit push.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, from the CMD also you can create the branch. For that, the command git branch name. Then you need to commit and push your changes. Then that new branch will reflect in the central repository. Okay.
Sir.
So, yeah. Any other question, anybody?
So from today, Angular classes will start?
Yes, sir. Today onwards, Angular is going to start at 8 p.m. I will share the Zoom link for you. And mostly you will get the website access also by today. Otherwise, you can join with the Zoom link. Zoom link I will share in the WhatsApp.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Today evening at 8 p.m. Angular batch will start for you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi.
In real time, do everyone have the permission to merge to the main branch, or there is some criteria?
It depends on, sir. Sometimes they will give the permission, sometimes they will remove the permission. It depends on the project scenario. When the project production release is there, branch locking concept will be available. So we'll discuss that in the real time how we are going to work with. Once all the Git topics are completed, then I will tell you in the real time how we are going to work with that.
Sir, today's class ended.
Yes, sir. Today's class
Oh,
is completed, guys.
okay, okay, sir. Have a good day.
Yeah, very good day. And guys, Spring Boot people, today 9:30 class I'm unable to join, guys. So I will compensate some extra time tomorrow for that. 9:30 also we don't have class for today.
Today we don't have class in Spring Boot microservices
No,
class, sir.
today we don't have class for 9:30. Please practice on this GitHub practice. So tomorrow I will take the class for Spring Boot.
Okay, sir. Today not class in SDMS.
No.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good day.
Good day.